Hi Aries, and welcome to your Spirit Guide messages for February 2019. I do apologize, we are halfway through February, so I will say your Spirit Guide messages for the second half of February. I've just been overloaded with projects and all kinds of things, so I do apologize, Aries, but let's see what your Spirit Guides would like to say and have you focus on for these last 2 weeks of February. All right. Ooh, so we got Penguin, authentic. So reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So Aries, this coming out as your first card, there is definitely a focus of, your family, or really trying to figure out where you fit in. And this right here is letting you know that even if you really love somebody and their opinions and their thoughts of you are a big deal and matter to you, Aries, listen, you can only be who you are, and who you are is okay. And if somebody else is like telling you to change or trying to reshape you or mold you into what they expect you should be, they're wrong, okay? It's not to say that there's not self-improvement you need, because we all need to self-improve in some way. I mean, that's just the truth. So I don't mean that, you don't need to change, or we all don't need to change, but change isn't because somebody else is telling you to do it. Change is a natural process that happens within oneself, okay? And when somebody's trying to manipulate you, reshape you, remold you, that is their projection. That is all them, and you don't need to even deal with that. Tell them, you know what, everything you're telling me to be, why don't you be that first? And then we'll talk about this, okay? Because that's kind of what I feel like is going on here. Somebody's being a bit of a hypocrite towards you, okay? And this could be in the workplace, this could be with the family, with the romance, with a friend, whatever. But also with this, Aries, there is support around you. Maybe there's somebody having your back or standing up for you, and you're not aware of that, okay? So also with this, it's like non-physical. Your guides are very much with you, protecting you, supporting you. So those signs, synchronicities, inner promptings, guidance, listen to it, all right? Because next out, look at that. We have Dear Love. Be gentle with yourself. You will heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Yeah, look at that. Next card out is where your guides are like, listen, Aries, it doesn't matter what this person says or wants or whatever. No, you're okay. Love yourself, because you can't hate yourself for not being what somebody else wants you to be. That's not your burden to bear. That's their burden to bear, that they can't accept themselves enough to be able to accept you as, for who and what you are, okay? So this right here, Aries, love yourself. Push out their words. Push out the naysayers. Believe in, who you are, what you stand for. Whatever the issue is here, they are wrong, okay? Because look at next out, dragon, survival, or supernatural. This says, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Aries, my goodness, I am not surprised to see you guys depicted by a dragon. I'm just going to say that. However, did you listen to what I read to you just now? You can shapeshift. So I know that you are definitely trying to please someone or some situation in your life, because you're fully able and capable of doing it. But your guides are saying, just because you can and you can tolerate it and you can do it, doesn't mean you should. That's such a self-sacrifice, okay? It's one thing to, have an argument and hold your words with grace and not, be a total jerk, okay? But it's another thing where it's like you don't have to apologize for who you are and what you want and what you stand for, what you're reaching for, where you're headed. You don't need to apologize for that or hold any of that back, okay? Because that's authentically who you are, authentic, okay? And you can't change that. You don't want to change what's authentic about you, because that's your essence, that's your core, and it goes so much deeper than your physical body and your personality. And you're very wise, strong, and powerful, Aries, okay? And you have supernatural ability to make things shift, to make things manifest. And instead of funneling that power, and look at his tail going in a loop, instead of funneling that power for what others expect or want of you, funnel that power to yourself and follow the beat of your drum, the call of your heart, and tell yourself that you're just fine the way you are and they have the problem. And it hurts, you know, when somebody just doesn't understand you or is accusing you of things or just trying to, you know, make you into something you're not. But again, don't personalize it, because that's not your problem, Aries. That's their problem. All right. And I think you've owned it and you've felt bad about yourself. Like, no, you don't need to. It's on them. Okay. Love yourself. And also, again, I see support for Aries, whether this is like your guides coming in or this is actual people that have your back in ways that maybe you don't expect. All right. So let's see here. All right, yeah, we got buds. So there is good new energies coming in for Aries. And twigs, this is, it's time to let this go. This is the irritants, the nitpicking, the naysayers, all of that. So, you know, we have buds and then we have twigs. And now, nice, we have summer, yes. Aries, there's good new energies coming in for you. And if somebody has a problem, again, with you, just like the way you are, it's them. This is what I feel, is you are, this is you, but they try to convince you that this is what you are. Like you're these bare, empty twigs, but you're full of energy, you're full of life, you're alluring, your energy's magnetic. There's just a way about you, you know, you could liven up a whole room on your best day. So don't believe that this is what you are. And also coming out under the deer, this is, you know, all the old emotional baggage and wounds that are in Aries that need to be worked on and healed, released, and let go of, because there's a lot of new energies coming in for Aries. And summer right here, this is kind of like where we begin to receive the harvest. And it's just a good time. And under the dragon, it's like the more you're just accepting you as for what you are, and that's okay, and you're no longer choosing to personalize the opinions and thoughts of others, it's like the energy really shifts, because instead of funneling all that energy out trying to please everybody, you're funneling it all to yourself, which is gonna only help you and, you know, bring about your manifestations and help rebuild some of the emotional strength within that you may have lost by being attacked and nitpicked and, you know, just whatever your situation is. So let's pull some more clarifiers. Okay, sexual energy, Orchid. All right, so I wasn't going to go there because this is a spirit guide message, but this card definitely does represent where you are very attractive, very alluring to others, okay? Not just romantically, but there's just this air of energy about you. And with this coming out, the sexual energy, Aries, yeah, some of you, there's haters because your energy is just so charismatic and alluring, and you can light up the whole room, and you're the, you know, center of attention, and you're funny, and it's just, you're authentic, and it makes somebody feel quite threatened, okay? So there's some shade coming at you because you are beautiful, because you are attractive, because your energy is very warm and inviting and all those things. And wow, yeah. And I see, like, you know, here's you, and then here's somebody else that's just this pile of twigs. And yeah, of course they're jealous and envious because you know, they don't realize that they can also have this energy within them, but this is where they exist. So that's why they're throwing the shade, because they're jealous of you. And this could even be a romantic partner. That happens sometimes, okay? Where you're just, your shine is so strong, they get jealous of you. So, there is definitely this element of that, you know, being around Aries. Next card out is trusting your power. Yep. So twofold message with this. Pretty much, wow, now that doesn't want to sit up right. Interesting. Okay, so first of all, you know, I see the yellow, and yellow is all about the solar plexus chakra, which is your powerhouse of energy, Aries. And so to me, this is saying, like, you have the power to overcome the haters, the naysayers, whatever. Like, they're just, it's not even, it's not worth your time. Also, the things that you need to heal, emotional baggage, you definitely have the emotional strength and power to do so. You're coming into that for sure. And look at this, believe in your dreams, under the summer card, okay? And so, like I said, things are going to start manifesting for you when that energy is all directed towards yourself, and believe in your dreams. A summer, Aries, something that you're really hoping for or working on right now, I feel like comes to fruition by the summer months. You know, so let's pull some tarot guys. Okay, so nice. I like what's on the top. Over here, we have the Four of Swords. Aries, yeah, so summertime, there's something good coming in where you have a chance of rest, relaxation, renew. It's just like a good abundance of energy. And what's on top is this Queen of Cups, okay? And this is trusting your power. Yeah, you know what? And then look at this. The Fool sits up here. To me, again, this is where a reiteration of it's time to really heal the emotional baggage, the emotional wounds, and you know, you have the emotional strength now to do so, especially with the Queen of Cups coming out, presenting with this card, and the Fool, like a new beginning, okay? You could really purge the past, heal all those hurts, and move forward, because there's a time of flow, of renewal, of abundance, of relaxation, of healing, of feeling better up ahead for you guys. Now also with this, Aries, it's almost as though if you play your hand right, that you can even tame the haters, okay? You can even get them to be eating out of your hands and no longer being a hater. Rather, now they're one of your biggest fans, okay? So anybody who is, you know, not doing you the best, like in the workplace, in the friend circle, just something like that, a more kind of distant connection, you could definitely make them fall in love with you. Whether you care about them or not, I'm just saying, flash some of that charm their way and they will melt like butter even if they don't want to. Because remember, they're hating because of your shine in the first place, but maybe if you pull them into that shine, they might be like, okay, I see why everybody loves you. Now for others of you where this is like somebody much closer to you, or you're kind of having this battle of wills, impasse, somebody's just kind of talking down to you, you know, I get this sense, Aries, that you're going to put them in their place, but you're going to do it with grace and love, because we have the Deer, love, and then the Queen of Cups. I mean, that couldn't be better paired. And it's like you're going to handle it in such a way where you're powerful and heard, yet you're not cruel and mean about it, and it just like it creates some sort of new beginning or opportunity for you here. So let's pull some more cards, Aries. All right, the Panda totally went sideways. So Panda says, stay balanced and in your essence. Yup, right there, Aries. That's how you win. That is how you win against the haters. That's how you resolve any sort of conflict with somebody close to you. And, you know, really stand your ground, because you're very empowered these last 2 weeks of February, like for sure. So let's pull one final card here. All right, yeah, look at that. Strength, man, trust in your power. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Yep, Aries, stand your ground, but do it with grace, and I swear to you, people are just going to be eating out of your hands. Now, the next card out is Magical Powers. I just couldn't help it. And I have to point something out. So it says, I weave and clear, I cast and know, magical secrets to me now show. Yep. Aries, and here we are talking about the summer, which in the northern hemisphere is like June, July, August, and look at this, 24 is a 6, 3 and 4 is a 7, so June and July look to be a pretty powerful time for Aries, okay, with whatever you are trying to achieve or work towards. Just, you know, June and July, there is a big shift for Aries. But something else, that I want to point out is in the last weeklies that I did, I looked at, you know, what is the most lucky new moon or full moon for each sign. I don't remember Aries, but, you know, if you go back and look at that video, if it's a moon that falls in June or July, I'm just saying, wow, because summer looks like it's going to be incredibly powerful for you. But just, you know, trust in your power. You have the strength. And again, it's like you can tame even the biggest of beasts, okay? So Aries, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.